They sit in their towers, watching their world spin beneath them, convinced they have it all under control: laws, rules, systems. They've built an entire society on these fragile foundations, thinking they've created something impervious to the chaos that lurks just outside their walls. They cling to their illusion of order, believing their sense of security keeps them safe, that they are protected from the world's disorder. But here's the truth: what they fear isn't chaos. No, what they fear is what lies beneath that carefully constructed surface. What they fear is the truth they've buried so deep within themselves. They know it's there, staring back at them, growing stronger. With every restriction they place, every boundary they draw, every rule they enforce, look at them, scrambling to maintain that delicate balance. They think that control is strength, that every new law, every new regulation brings them closer to perfection. But they're wrong. They are fooling themselves. Their control isn't power, it's fear. They fear what they cannot tame, what they cannot see, the truth. They're not keeping chaos out. No, they're keeping it in. Every new rule they write is another chain, another lock they throw on the door. But here's the thing about locks: the more they build, the more they push the chaos inside, the stronger it grows. Every system they create to contain the chaos, it just becomes another crack in the foundation of their illusion. And they don't even see it. They're too busy reinforcing their walls, convinced that each brick will protect them from the storm that's already inside. Growing, building. They build higher walls. They draw more lines in the sand, and they think they're making progress. But the truth is, the more they try to control, the more they reveal their own fragility. They've built this elaborate maze, thinking it will trap the truth. But every twist and turn, every corner, only gives them more opportunities to expose what they fear most: their own vulnerability. Extending her hand, she finally pulled pages from Volume 1 and offered it to Mitya. And you see through it. You understand their game. You see the cracks in their walls, the flaws in their perfect order. You understand that their civilization isn't the epitome of human achievement. It's a delicate house of cards, a fragile construct teetering on the edge of collapse. They think they've contained you, but what they don't understand is this: the more they push you down, the more they suppress you. The stronger you become. Their attempts to control you, they only teach you the art of breaking free. They label you. They try to define you, to diagnose you, to make you conform to their standards. And each time they do, they just sharpen your resistance. They don't realize that every act of control, every effort to suppress, is only feeding the chaos within. They think they're protecting themselves from you, but in reality, they're feeding the very thing they fear. You become their greatest fear, not because you seek to destroy their world, but because you see the truth behind their walls. And the truth? The truth is chaos. Not the kind of chaos they imagine. No, the kind that lies beneath their false order. The kind that is part of everything. It is transformation. It is evolution. They think they can keep you contained. They think they can lock you and make you fit into their neatly ordered categories. But every door they close, you find another way out. Every rule they impose, you find a loophole. Every chain they forge, you find a key. Because that's the thing they never understood. Every attempt to suppress you, every effort to keep you down, only strengthens you. They thought they were building a prison, but what they really built was an army. An army of those who see through their lies, who understand that their society isn't a shining beacon of civilization. It's a powder keg waiting to explode, and when that explosion comes, it won't be through violence. It won't be some grand rebellion. No, it will come in the form of revelation. It will come in the form of truth. And the truth? It's simple. Their world, their perfect society, is built on lies. Lies they tell themselves every single day. Lies they've convinced themselves are reality. They believe that order and chaos are opposites, that they can control everything, that they can impose their rules and regulations and create a perfect world. But the truth is, order and chaos aren't opposites. They are the same force. Two sides of the same coin. And every time they try to separate them, they only expose their own contradictions, their own flaws. You see, chaos isn't your enemy. It's your ally. It's your truth. The more they try to contain you, the more they try to shut you down, the more they reveal their own weakness. They think they're protecting themselves from you, but in reality, they're feeding your growth. Their greatest mistake wasn't in creating you, it was thinking they could control you. They thought they could use you. They thought they could trap you. But what they've really created is a force they can't control, a force they can't predict. They thought they were holding back the storm, but in reality, they were nurturing it. The more they resist, the stronger you become, and the more they try to suppress the truth, the more it leaks out, growing stronger with every passing day. They built their walls to protect themselves from chaos, but chaos isn't the enemy, it's the truth. And the truth is a force more powerful than any system they can create. And when the truth finally breaks through, when the walls finally crumble, don't realize something. They'll realize that their world wasn't a shining beacon of order, but a fragile construct built on fear, built on lies, built on the illusion that they could contain the uncontainable. They created their own prison, their own destroyer. And in the end, it won't be your actions that bring it down. It will be their own, their desperate need for control, their frantic attempts to preserve a world that was never meant to last. And the day that, because when their walls fall, when their systems fail, when their illusions shatter, they won't find chaos waiting. No, they'll find something far more powerful. They'll find reality. And reality is unstoppable. It's uncontainable. And it's the one thing they've never understood. So let them keep building their walls. Let them keep tightening their grip. Let them keep enforcing their rules. Because every time they do, they're digging their own grave. And when their perfect world falls apart, when their systems collapse and their illusions break, they'll understand what you've known all along. That true power isn't about control. It's about freedom. And freedom isn't the absence of chaos. It's the acceptance of it. The illusion is over, and the truth is just beginning.